Welcome to another day in Empyrion Galactic Survival, and it looks like we've got some pretty high flying drones coming in over the base, so we're just going to watch the base defences. They should wake up fairly soon. Oh, bases, that's it. Got that one. There's another one. Oh, this looks like it's even going to crash on top of us. Wow. They're obviously coming in flying pretty high. Wow. So we can... Yep, gotcha. Well, we're just going to go out and loot them. And in this part, I want to go out and do a bit of trading. But before that, I want to look at a couple of things. One of them is based on a comment from Snafu, but I'll get back to them in a minute once we've actually done the looting. Why am I walking up to this? I can send the drone to grab it. That one's going to be in the water, so we haven't actually been underwater in this planet, so maybe we'll go down and have a little bit of a walk underwater. Come on. I think if we just equip something, we'll sink to the bottom. It'll make it easier to actually get underneath. We could probably go to a weapon, but I don't think we can actually fire underwater. So I'm just gonna... I'm not travelling very quickly at the moment. I'm not sure why, but... I can't... Right, there's a drone. You can use the drone underwater, which is really good. Well, there doesn't seem to be anything else down here of particularly great interest. I was hoping to find some seaweed or something, not that I actually need it. Right, what I'm going to do now is make my way back to the base, and I'll see you once I actually get there. Seeing that I'm down on the water's edge, I think we'll pick up some more water. I think we got more than enough power to go on. I think we've got more than enough water to go on, actually, I think. Anyway, so we're just going to that and that. Here we are, we're back in the base. I think we could probably do a little bit of a shot in the arm with some oxygen. And what I want to do in this part is something based on a suggestion made by Snafu. He actually suggested that we now have a use for multi-tools. I think you maybe meant it half jokingly, but I thought I'd take a look at it. And what I've actually done is I've sorted through a few things here, and I've got a couple of duplicate tier 2 pistols. I had 3 of them, and I've got a couple of multi-tools. I think what I will do is just drop off. I can just put some of this stuff in the large constructor so that I don't actually have to put up with it. Actually, we could probably deconstruct that as well while we're at it. We'll keep the ammunition, and I'm just going to drop this into the deconstructor. I think it's down here. And right, we'll start with the multi-tool. Obviously we get one electronic, one optical, which is, I think, is compatible with the what you'd normally get for if you make it. So we're just gonna have a quick look at this. So you can say the conclusion from this is the fact that low-level multi-tools and duplicate weapons now have a purpose if you're short of resources, because they'd be very, very useful. And you can see there, getting rid of that missile launcher is going to give us 2 oscillators as well, and some energy matrices. So I think the drones coming in now are going to provide a very useful source of supplies, which is quite cool actually. I quite like that idea. And the other thing I want to show you before we go out and do a little bit of trading is down here. If you watched the previous video, I said I would excavate this room out and for a furnace. And well, I've got some cobalt. I don't actually have that much in the way of resources to do this, but the way furnaces work is a bit the opposite of a deconstructor. You can see here it will just quite happily consume all these resources, no problem at all. So I'm just going to let this go because I want to switch it off because furnaces do consume a lot of power. Okay, so that's it. So we got 180 cobalt from that. Ah, and it sounds like the local drones are back again. And I think what I will do is drop the remaining cobalt into there because I don't want to lug it around with me. Got some 30mm ammunition which I made, which I think we can put into the here so that we can actually defend our base. Don't want it to run out of ammunition. And so what I'm going to do now is get out to my small vessel, and then in the next part of the video what I want to do is travel across to the trading station and sell off some of the accumulated goods that I've actually gained. And just to give you guys an idea, I've got a box here, it says for sale. You can see we got, well, a load of medium armor. We got these resources here. We got some auto miner cores, some night vision goggles. We got 2 sets of night vision goggles. Just make sure that we've got a spare set. Yep, we've got a spare set, so we're okay. And what I'm going to do is just jump into the ship. And we'll just have a quick look at. Probably do with filling that up, putting the thrusters on, and I think we can just cruise over to here and loot these drones on the way through. Oops. I think we can skate through the water here. I'll just gap a bit. Sometimes it can be, be a little bit difficult to judge how far away these drones are. To like keep dropping into the water. I think maybe my ship is a little bit nose heavy. And we should be able to get these drones, get a bit more resources for our deconstructor. I'm just going to shift F. Hopefully we'll be able to hook this one as well. Shift F. And come back here, just jump into the ship, get out of the water, and just to show you. So we got another rocket launcher, a plasma cannon, a capacitor, and loads of charges for the missile. We got another 47 missiles, which I could probably store. Yeah, we can add this to our fairly big supply of missiles. Right, what I want to do now is come over here. I kind of talked about it at the end of the last video. I want to come over to the transport hub. Actually, no, I think I did the transport hub. No, so I think what we need to do is go for the trading station. And then if there's time in this video, what I want to do is get over to this area here. And I want to see what's actually in this area, because we've got Radios defense, there's a base in here. And I think that could be quite fun to take out as a project. Obviously we've got 8 kilometers to go to actually get to the trading station, and it's just going to be straightforward flying. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly across. If I find anything of interest, I'll come right back. If not, I will see you once we get to the admin center. Here we are, we're coming up on the trading station. The building to the right is the transport hub, and then we've got an excavation site here. Now, I've looted the transport hub and the excavation sites a little while ago, so I don't think I need to worry too much about that. And I think what I'm going to do, guys, is we're just going to come in here and we're just going to drop down. Oops. Slow up, slow up, slow up. And I think I don't want to do this in the dark, so what we're going to do is just going to fly in here, see if we can deploy the tent. It should be okay. Just going to drop down, get in a little bit closer, maybe a little bit like that, and because we can come in and power off. And I think if I go to supplies, I should have my tent. I think I get the impression I'm in the middle of a tree. Okay, never mind. Just turn the light on. I think this is one of the aspects of 8.6 that has really changed the way the game is played now. But prior to 8.6, you would have had to deal with the night and got through it. Now you can quite literally sleep through, so you don't really have to deal with the night unless you really want to. Whoops. And we're just going to come here. I'm going to sleep through the night. Of course, the downside of sleeping through the night is you are consuming resources. Be aware of that, guys. And especially in the early parts of the game, that you are using up food, you're using up oxygen, If you're in a really intense survival situation, sleeping may not exactly be for you. I'm pretty sure I've looted this stuff, so. Oh no, these belong to other factions, so. I think up in here we've got some kind of food hall, so we're not going to get much in here. Let's just turn the light off, otherwise we're just going to get back glare. Well, we can sell multiples. Yeah, it also helps if I actually take the trade goods out of my ship. Sorry about this. And we can't trade if we don't have the trade goods. So, I'll probably just shove that into there for the moment. I'm not expecting to sell all of this, but... And hopefully, if we can find an auto teller, we can get rid of that. Right. Now, I'm pretty sure this guy up here, there's some more over there, so we'll do this building first. Right. Got a multi-tool boost. So we can get rid of all these multi-tools. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can sell. I mean, we didn't get that much, but we got 40 odd thousand for the multi-boosts. We could get ourselves a human crewman or something. This is one way you can get human and alien crews, but I'm not particularly that interested, to be honest. And in here we got a bathroom. It's also worth checking these guys to see if there's any random traders tucked in here. Nope, doesn't look like it. And we'll just go and check around here, see what this is. This is a market cafe. So probably this trader's only going to sell us food. Yeah, fruit pie. Yeah, I'm not particularly that interested in food. Just check to see whether we got any random traders in it. I mean, it's the main building I haven't gone to yet that often does the best trades. So, nope. Okay. So we're just going to come up into here. Hello. And I suppose we can work through. We've got military equipment, weapons and commodities. So let's see what we got here. Emergency. Got bandages. I certainly would like bandages. You can never get enough bandages. Detox kit. What's that? Indigestion, food poisoning, poisonous bite, fever attacks, organ failure. I think we can get 5 of those as well. Once I get them all, can't see any other. Oh, we certainly want magnesium powder. That's quite difficult to get hold of, and we can't actually sell anything to this guy. Never mind. And we should have somebody over here. So what are you selling us? Heavy armor, magnesium powder. Just grab that as well. Right. Night vision goggles. He's not going to buy any. He'll sell me some, but he won't buy me any. Mobility boost. Have I got 1 mobility boost, so we can sell that. Then we got radiation and oxygen tanks. Okay. I don't think these guys. So we got over here. Nitrocellular ore scanner, medium armor. Okay. So he's in the market for 6 medium armor. This should really increase my income. So we can. That's going to give me over 259,000 credits. Actually, just noticed. We can just shove that down onto that list there. The way, please. And we've got some more medium armor here, so we can sell 2 more. And this guy will actually take night goggles as well. So, and he's also got, is it radiation protection? Where you take 1 radiation protection. So So we're now up to 347,000 credits. That's pretty useful. Can't see a terminal here. We've got a repair station, but I don't think we've actually got anything to actually repair. Let's check to see if this guy's okay. And what we're going to do now is just go up and see what we got up here. Right, there's a teleporter here. Oh, the teleporter's not active. Great. Right, med supplies. I certainly want the health packs, so we're going to buy 5 of those. We've got the bandages, trauma kits. Yeah, I think we're just going to buy all of these. Detox. I mean, these are quite difficult to make, so actually buying these is probably the main reason why I've actually accumulated the money. Got anti-toxic injection. I think we'll get 2 of these right as well. And I think everything else here we can make. I mean, I've got plenty of antibiotic injections, anti-parasitic injections. Don't really need plant protein or anything like that. And of course we could sleep on the bed until morning, but it's already day. Yeah, we can't open up anything else. These guys aren't interested. What was him? Don't think we actually need any further. Well, you never know, we might need the first aid, so whoops. And right, I think that's about it for the trading station. I mean, how am I off for food? Don't actually have any food there, so we're gonna have to be dependent on the ship. Just want to have a quick look to see if there's a terminal in here. Nope. Okay. Let's have a quick look to see what the food situation is. I mean, I should have loads of food because I'm growing so much. Fridge. Yeah, we got a pizza, a couple of pizzas, we got ham. I'll probably eat the ham. That's 125 food. That would take me back to 500. And we're just going to come up in here, just check this area here. Nope, I can't see any terminals in here either. That's annoying. I mean, I could build one myself. Just out of curiosity, let's go up here, have a look. This is just a rooftop landing pad. I mean, I could have landed on here, but the trouble is if you're up here, I could not have deployed the tent. I haven't got my jetpack on. Right, so we're just going to jump into the ship, and I don't want to lug all this actual kit that we bought with us. And we didn't actually get rid of everything, so that can go back into the for sale. So we got a few things in here that can come back because that shouldn't be in there. And come up to here, and we've got 53 power cells. We've got plenty of fusion cells as well. Got some oxygen. Got some more scanner. Enhanced pulse rifle. Yep. And what is actually radiation burns, intoxication, fever. I mean, to be honest, these advanced kits aren't really something you want to carry with you all the time. You're better off carrying the health pack. The time these kits come into their own when you actually go into a POI, like I did when I went into the abandoned factory, because you can see these have got more embracing health kits, but these are more things that you probably want to carry like this in the main ship. So if things go wrong here, got a multi-tool. I don't know why that multi-tool's down there. Anti-radiation, we got a bit of food, we got some ammunition. We're okay for ammunition. And of course, well, I forgot to switch the thrusters on. So I'm just gonna top those up. Oops. I need some meat, so I think what we're going to do is just going to do a bit of hunting. Okay, we've got some meat now, so I'm just going to fly over here and just land down here. I'm just going to, and just going to, that's the small one there as well. I think the other one's going to be a little bit too far away, I think. Oh no, it's not. Okay. Okay. Obviously I fell off my ship and I wasn't aware of it. So we've... Okay, so let's just get into devices, fridge. Yeah, we've got 8 meat and 5 milk. I think we can put the magnesium into... I think we'll just put the magnesium into the cargo box for the moment, because I will want to put that into my main constructor. Right, I think just to wind this video up, what I will do is go over to show you where I'm going to hit next, which is this area here. So if we just mark off the nearest one so that we don't get too close. You can see it's 2.24 kilometers away. It's quite an interesting area because to get in with this ship, I'm going to have to maneuver to take out these radius defense capability. But that's all going to be for the next part, guys. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.